once again to ESPN Cleveland 101.3, coming to you live from Maryville High School tonight, a big Region 2 6A game between the Bears and the homestanding Maryville Rebels. Gary Omi and RC Talent here, and Ephraim Kyle back to the studio, bringing you all the exciting action tonight. And we're just watching the festivities on the field. The Maryville band is out there, and it looks like they've got a homecoming ceremony coming up with all these young ladies dressed in what look like prom dresses almost, you know. Yeah. Maybe we're going to have a prom here tonight. I don't know. But, certainly. But RC, tonight we're here for a huge game, a region game on the road. And we'll have another game on the road, region game next week at Bearden on Thursday night. Remember, folks, Thursday night. It's not because Halloween is on Friday the 31st. It's because TSSAA mandates that you must play a Thursday game. And they tell you when you're going to play it. So they tell the Bears you're going to play it next week on the 30th. So we'll be a little day short. But, hey, Coach, Damon Floyd tell you, I'd play every game on Thursday if they let me. He said Thursday just a walk-through. You're not doing really any practicing. It's just a walk-through kind of thing there. But, anyway, we'll be there next Thursday night at Bearden, so we'll have to be further on up the road here. But tonight, right here in this game, well, just go ahead and explain to them, if you will, what it all means.
Yeah, so this is region game against a high-powered opponent in Maryville, and Bradley's coming in at two losses. Two losses. They got one region loss against Oak Ridge, and they've got one loss against McMinn, which is not a region loss. So this is going to be big when it comes to possible playoff seedings. If Bradley can get the win tonight, and Maryville ends up losing to Oak Ridge next week, we will have a three-way tie between all three teams. Of course, it has to play out in our favor, but as of right now, Bradley is in the playoffs. This is all just going to determine seeding and whatnot. So we want Bradley to come out with a W. We hope Oak Ridge gets that win next week against Maryville, and then we'll have the number 2 seed, which hopefully gives us a home game at Bear Stadium.
Well, and Oak Ridge won their game last night over Farragut, and that game was played at Farragut. So Farragut going in right now is now 2-7, which is just hard to believe. But Bearden, even harder to believe, is 0-7. They've only played 7 games. They lost their opening game of the year to a Storm, and they did not make that one up. So that's where it stands right now. So you got Maryville at the top at 7-1. Overall 4-0 of the region. Oak Ridge 8-1 now, 5-0 in the region, so they're actually ahead of Maryville. Bradley Central right behind them at 6-2, 3-1. Farragut 2-6, 2-2. Hardin Valley 3-5 overall, 1-4 in the region. And Bearden and Cleveland. Well, Cleveland now is 1-7, and they're 1-3 in the region with their win last week over a winless Bearden team. The Bearden Bulldogs, unfortunately, lost a lot of players. Their head coach got let go, and things have just gone, to heck for them there this year. But it goes in cycles. We were 3-7 last year.
Absolutely.
We're 6-2 right now. We're in the playoffs no matter what happens tonight. Absolutely. We will be in the playoffs. We'd like to win tonight and next week and be at home, but that's why you play the game, keep the score.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I'd also like to mention tonight on Mix 104.1 Mix TV, you can watch a stream of this game. They're going to be streaming from the studio, and it'll be Heartline along with Steve Heartline, along with Greg Phillips, bringing you that action that we're going to talk about here on the radio. So turn them on and watch it, turn their volume down, and listen to us.
That's right.
That's what we always say.
That's exactly right.
Also tonight on Mix 104 Radio, Cleveland High School at Hardin Valley, just up the road here a little ways. A region game for them. And for Cleveland, it's extremely important. If they win tonight over Hardin Valley and next week over Farragut, they'll be 4th in the district.
Which Cleveland can. They've got the quarterback, and they've got, they can do that. Farragut, even though their record may not show it, they're not a bad football team.
They've gotten better.
And Hardin Valley's not a bad football team either. So, it's going to be an uphill climb for the Cleveland Blue Raiders, but they have an opportunity, and that's all they can ask for.
And our other game tonight, all 3 stations carrying all 3 of our local schools. Walker Valley on the road to Sequatchie County. That's the Sequatchie County Indians, a good top 10 team in, I think, 3A. And that will be an 8 o'clock kickoff start. So it'll be Central Time Zone on 99.1, oldest 99.1, with Andy Morris and Jacob Mason there. So you've got that. Terry Evans, by the way, is working with Jim Gum on Cleveland Radio tonight on Mix 104.1. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the Tennessee pregame show begin at 4:30, I believe. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30. That's on the SEC network, so it's what they consider a minor game compared to, Alabama and Tennessee, which is on the national game of the week last week. Then we'll have Titans football Sunday afternoon, 12 o'clock pregame, 1 o'clock kickoff. Don't even know who they play, but I know we'll have it covered here on Mix 104.1. Then here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, we'll have the Falcons also a 1 o'clock kickoff on Monday. I'm not sure who they play, but that's 2 NFL games.
Play the Dolphins.
Play the Dolphins. Yep. So we got it covered. And tonight, when we leave the air tonight on ESPN Cleveland, here, we'll switch you to the World Series Game 1. Dodgers at Toronto in Game 1 of the 7-game set in the World Series to see who's going to be declared world champion. So there's a lot of action going on here. And, I looked up today. Somebody's asked me today several times this week, when's basketball start? Because it's coming. I said, hold your horses. We got a few weeks of football left, we hope. We got to mention tomorrow. Tell them what's going on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow we got our Super Crickets and some other of our Bradley Youth Football League teams that are playing in the second round of the playoffs in the Sequoia Youth Conference. We've got some kiddos that we're invested in that's playing in the morning. You got Lane, and I've got my son Steele for the Super Crickets, who's taking on McMinn. They're looking to get that dub, and hopefully they do so. And I know the Hoppers and the Supers and the Cutters will also, the Super Crickets, the Cutters, the Hoppers, the Supers, and that's it. We'll be playing tomorrow for our Bradley Youth program, and we're excited. Those are some great kids. They just about, Gary, been practicing longer than the high school have. They've been practicing since spring. They have spring practice and summertime.
Crazy.
And it's been a long season for them, and I know they want to get out with that championship.
In that group tomorrow also, locally, we'll have Walker Valley, the Crickets of Walker Valley, taking on Dayton at 9. That starts at 9 o'clock at Bradley Central tomorrow. 10 to 15, the Cutters group, which is Bradley and Lenore City. At 11:30, the Hoppers from Bradley Youth League. It's Tellico. 12:45, the Super Crickets. That's Bradley against McMinn County. 2 o'clock, the Cutters against, and it's going to be Dayton and Central, so that's not a local team, not our Bradley Youth team. And then we'll have Walker Valley, another Bradley Youth team, against Central at 2:45. So it's a full day starting at 9 o'clock. So come out and support those little guys. It's a lot of fun to watch. And we have some really, really good crowds.
Absolutely.
Really good crowds there. A lot going on here tonight. It's Bradley Central here on our Cleveland Ford Friday Night Football. I'd like to mention also we appreciate our friends at 24/7 Movement and also the ATS The Bridge for helping us with our pregame setup each week when we're at home. Join the 27-4 movement and make a difference, keeping drivers and passengers safe on the roads. And that's in memory of Dustin and Brittany Dillard. Find out more at the247movement.org. ATS The Bridge raises awareness of the opioid epidemic, guiding people who are ready to seek treatment and encourage them to sustain sobriety once they are clean. Find out more at atsthebridge.com. Looking at our Dale's Heat and Air, we started back in August. It was 90-something degrees at kickoff.
Yep, sure was.
I checked a moment ago. 60 degrees here for a Dale's Heat and Air temperature at kickoff, and you can contact those folks at Dales.com, DalesHeatingAndAir.com. JustCallDales.com. I'll get right. JustCallDales.com there. So we appreciate our great sponsors. That's one of many we have there. And we've talked about what's coming up. Let's take a break. We'll come back and take a look at the starting lineups. Brought to you by Honda Cleveland. We return here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back in 2 minutes with more live coverage.
At McDonald's changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
good to go,
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Region game we mentioned earlier with the Rebels, who are coming in here with a record of 7-1. Their only loss was the first game of the year to Alcoa, 21-13, and that's the most points I think scored in Alcoa. The fewest points scored by Maryville this season, but they are averaging right at 40 points per game. Maryville is giving up 8 points per game. The Bears, on the other hand, averaging 30 points per game, giving up 9 points per game. So our defense, we've talked about this and talked about it, and we have to pick a player of the game.
Sure.
And, you know, it's not fair a lot of times because we feel like these, you know, there's more than one deserving, and certainly there are. But we pick a player to be named. But we've honored that defensive line and the offensive line multiple times because of the team effort.
Absolutely. Yeah, our big men are doing a great job at establishing what the most important thing in the line, most important thing in football is establishing the line of scrimmage. And we've done that very well this season. We've been able to run the football. We've been able to stop the run and get after the quarterback. So that's why we've been heavy with those guys in player of the game, because believe it's hard. It is hard to do that in this region to be able to run the football and stop the run. So they've done a great job this year. That is going to be a key to tonight's game. Can we stop their run? Can we get after their quarterback? And can we run the football and steal some possession minutes away from Maryville?
When you're talking 6A football, you're talking about the best in public schools in Tennessee.
That's
and
right.
Right now, in our region, just our region too, we have 3 teams in the top 10.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's number 3 Maryville, number 4 Oak Ridge, and number 10 Bradley Central. So that tells you what you face every week.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you get a break, not trying to put Saudi Days down, but they were not in the category of Bradley.
Right.
And we're going to have to cut away because they're going to play the national anthem facing the other way. So we'll be unable to pick that up here on ESPN Cleveland. So we'll be back after the conclusion of the national anthem.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
There you are, Joe. Hey, Mom. I think I got everything. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Gabriella's here.
Have a good time now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, all good?
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
This is the one knock I dread, and it never gets easier.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Of Cleveland.
Yeah, we're going to start with Maryville's defensive starters. On defense, they have defensive end number 11, Max Sir. At nose tackle, number 64, junior J.R. Irvin. At defensive tackle, number 52, senior Ryan Henry. At Sam linebacker, number 2, senior Jackson Rutledge. Pretty good player, too, by the way. At middle linebacker, number 27, junior Dax Cole. At will linebacker, number 20, Mason Ball, who is a senior. At bandit, which is also a linebacker, number 44, Wyatt Wilbur, who is a junior. At corner, number 7, Bryson Barrett. At safety, number 17, Andrew Smith. The other safety, number 14, Chase Tucker. And at corner, number 8, Yvonne Vanada. And we will now take a look at the Bradley Central defense. And starting at bandit, which is a linebacker, number 26, Anthony Perez, who's a senior. Defensive end, number 13, A.J. Westfield. At nose, number 60, sophomore Paul Stokes. At defensive end, number 9, junior Zane McIntosh. At middle linebacker, you have junior number 21, A.J. Bentley. At Sam linebacker, you have senior Wiley Susquich. At corner, sophomore number 15, Jeremiah Brownlow. At safety, you have sophomore number 6, J.J. Johnson. At the other safety, you have senior number 7, Spencer McCooch. You also have playing another safety, number 11, Tay Lindsay, who's a junior. At rover, number 2, Braden Carroll, who is a senior. And at corner, number 5, senior Reggie Hubbard. And for our special teams, which we've talked about, it's an important part of the game, you have number 98, Noah Canales, and Maddox Hampton, who is your long snapper for the Bradley Central Bears.
I'd like to remind you about some other great sponsors, the Voitech Center for Orthopedic Care for all your orthopedic needs. Check them out at Voitech.com. Dale's Heating and Air, just call Dale's.com. Chick-fil-A, which I just had one of those delicious sandwiches here a moment. I think you had 2 of those, didn't you?
That's right. Absolutely, they were delicious.
Located there at the corner of Keith, or located on Keith Street and Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. You get some very special offers there. Crown, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, your Jeep and Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee on I-75 at exit 20. And also the Jersey School of Nursing located there in the Bradley Medical Center. Your nursing career starts here, jerseycollege.edu. Speaking of Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the drive into fall event has been extended to Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 275 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Get model year closeout savings on a new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie up to $15,000 off of MSRP on that vehicle as well. That's Crown CDJR, the better way to service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com. So there's a look at some of our great sponsors. We appreciate all of those. Without them, folks, it just simply would not happen. But a lot of exciting action tonight. Again, Cleveland on Mix 104.1. Our game here being streamed live on Mix TV with Greg and Steve. We have Terry and Jim Gum bringing you the Cleveland game from Hardin Valley on Mix 104 Radio. And we have Jacob Mason and Andy Morris bringing you the Walker Valley game from Sequatchie County with an 8 o'clock kickoff, not 7 o'clock. The Bear captains are down here. Here comes the Maryville captains. The Bears send out tonight A.J. Westfield, number 13. Number 7, Spence McCoosh. Number 61 for the Bears, Chris Myers. And also number 22, Wally Susquis. Talked to Chris today at school, and he said, man, he is ready and fired up, ready to go. And as Dane would say, if you can't get up fired up for a game like this, get off my team.
That's right. He wants his players to come ready to fire it up. And I know I actually spoke with Chris's mom yesterday. He has a little brother down at Lake Forest, and Chris has been ready this entire week. So anxious to see what he can do up front for the offensive line.
Talking to Damien this week, he said one of the fun parts about being the head coach and the coaching staff is put in the game plan. That's the fun part, looking at their film, seeing what they do, what they want to do, what they want to stop you from doing, and figuring out what we could be successful at. And this is certainly the biggest challenge we've seen all year. There is no question. Maryville is one of the premier high school football programs in the entire Southeast, without question.
Guys, I'll tell you a little bit about Coach Floyd and what he does. Being on his staff last year, I was able to see kind of how he prepares for these games, and especially for this game. We walked in there on Sunday getting ready, prepared for the game, and he had every play, every formation broken down on the board, and it almost takes a psychopath to do that. And I walked in and I'm like, man, what am I looking at here? But Coach Floyd, he always has his teams prepared. He is ready for what Maryville's going to throw at him. The big part is, can we execute the game plan? And that's what it's going to come down to tonight.
He'll tell you that every week. If we can execute what we put into the game, we've got to eliminate the turnovers. We had way too many 6, I believe, against Saudi Days, and we cannot have that tonight. This game will be a complete blowout. We'll be mercy road, put it that way.
Absolutely.
But we've got to maintain. He said, I expect to have some penalties. Penalties of effort we can live with. Penalties of mental lapses I cannot live with. He said, we've got to get rid of those, be smart. Field position is going to be key. He said, we've got to maintain field position. The special teams kicking game, well, that can win you a lot. So,
and we've got the weapons to do that, though. We've got great kickers. We've got long snappers. We've talked about it hundreds of times, but that's how huge special teams are part of the game. So that's going to be big. You're exactly right. Coach Floyd said it, and let's see if we can capitalize.
The Maryville team has just burst through their big banner, heading to the far side. Here come the Bears. The Bears tonight, by the way, in all white tops, white pants, black helmets. Maryville in their red tops, black helmets, and white pants. So very colorful show here tonight, and we're getting ready now for the coin toss. The Maryville Rebel captains across the way. If they'll clear out of the way and let us see who they are. Number 55 is Brody Smith, who just this week committed to North Carolina State. Is Brody a big boy? How about 6'6", 290? Left tackle. I would hate to be on the opposite side of the line.
Would you just fall down, Gary?
Yeah.
I'm sure you just go ahead. Just you win.
I'd start crying probably. I also have number 20, turn around, 25 looks like, and that would be Hayes Davis. No, that's not him. That's a sophomore. That's not him. I can't see his number here. 33, I can see that one. Cash Tucker, a running back. And one more player who's got number 1. That's going to be Cohen Babelay. I think that's how it's pronounced. B-A-B-E-L-A-Y, Babelay. He is a 6-foot, 200-pound running back, a senior. And the officials, I believe, are from the Smoky Mountain Association. They call it here in Maryville. Maryville also houses, of course, in this county, the number 1 team in 4A this year, Alcoa, who's unbeaten. And
who beat Maryville.
They've won, They've won, I think, 10 different or 10 consecutive state titles. And then you also have William Blunt right down the road here. On the south end of Maryville, we have Heritage on the east side over in the mountain area, which is in a 1A region now. And then you have Maryville here just on the Twin Cities border each other.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on here in the local area. And those folks love the football. They have got a great crowd over there. Man, it is not capacity, but it's getting close. When that band files into their area over there, it will be very close. The students here are all dressed in white tops, maybe for some special reason, or white out, I guess it would call that. And we've got a great crowd here from Bradley tonight, too.
Absolutely.
On a very cool, crisp football kind of night. And here comes the coin toss brought to you. And the Bears, as they'll take off out there, by Cleveland Fasteners and Supply. For all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. And if they ain't got it, then you don't need it. They're located there on Starview Drive, just a stone's throw from Bradley Central High School there. And they're getting at midfield, shaking hands. Bears the Views, they'll make the call on the toss here. The officials They go over a few last-minute things, and we'll have the kickoff come here very shortly. Boy, a great night for football. Clear
Absolutely.
night. He's showing Wiley Suskowitz to make the call for the Bears. The coin they're going to use. Wiley, one of those seniors out there. Well, he got 4 seniors out there for us. We're going to miss those guys. Here's the flip. Coin toss is won by the Bears. Win it, and they will defer. Listen.
Duracell in Cleveland is hiring mechanical skilled technicians.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. Bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
There you are, Joe.
Hey, Mom. I think I got everything. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Gabriella's here.
Have a good time now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, all good?
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Kia of Cleveland. We can get you out.
Well, back here we just had the kickoff and a nice return for Beaufort to the 34, but a little personal foul is going to be called on Maryville right there off the bat.
Yeah, number 17 threw a punch at Caden Cantrell, so good thing the refs caught that. We want to clean that up, not keep this in the game.
So away from the ball, a 15-yard major penalty on the, and he can run a play yet on the Maryville Rebels. So that'll back them up from the 30. Let's see, the return was to the 34, it looks like. So they'll go back to the 19, I believe I'm looking at, right? No, they didn't get that far up. Okay, they're going to put it down to 24. First attempt at their 24-yard line. After the penalty, they'll go to the first play of the game. Will Jones, the quarterback, and he is a good one, folks. He is number 5, a 6'1", 175-pound junior, and he got us last year, so as a sophomore. And in the backfield with him, it's going to be number 6, it looks like, Colton Faust. They'll line him up on the far hash marks over there. No, Faust not in the backfield. We'll get to his number, the guy in the backfield here in a moment for you. Jones, quarterback, he's got a tailback behind him. Strips to the left side. The Rebels on the first play of the game. Jones back to pass on the first play, looking, going to roll out now. Going to keep rolling. He's under trouble. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be complete to the 43-yard line. That's going to be to number 1, Beaufort. And the Bradley friends right below us, we're going to hear them now, and boy.
That's right.
It's going to be a little belligerent, as he would say.
That's right. It's a little chippy so far. I think this has become somewhat of a rivalry game for both teams after what the past couple years have been. So, and of course, our fans are ready to go at it.
First down to the 43-yard line for the Rebels. They'll send twins right side this time. They'll have the tailback right behind Jones. He'll put a man in motion right to left. That's going to be a handoff to the running back, and he'll go forward across the 45 up to about the 47. Let's give him 4 yards, second down, 6 to make tackle in the middle of the line by several Bears, including A.J. Westfield, along with Andrew Carroll, and also Zane McIntosh.
It's a good job by our D-line right there, just stuffing up the middle. Good job by the nose tackle. Paul Stokes closing the gaps and making the tackle.
We may have to move away from our crowd here. A little rowdy.
Y'all hear some not so good language. That is not mine and Gary's fault.
No. Second down, 6 for the Rebels. They're lined up again. Same formation as before. Twins to the right. Brady with 4 down linemen looking to come in there. Our defensive front line has been solid. Here is the handoff. No, the fake. Going to pass across the middle. It's going to be
intercepted
for the Bears.
Reggie Hubbard
to the 40-yard line. There we go. A pick for the Bears just like that. Reggie Hubbard with a pick. Great field position switch and a flop of the field for the Bears. They'll have it 1st and 10 at right at the 40, I believe.
Yeah. And that's what we talked about. We talked about that at the beginning of the game. Turnovers are big, right? That was great coverage there by Reggie. He just broke on the route and made the catch. And good start there for the Bradley defense.
So the Bears take over after the turnover on what their 3rd play of the game, I guess.
Yep.
So they've had 2 big mistakes, a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff return, and then this interception. Braden Carroll, quarterback for the Bears. In the backfield is Brady Lewis, along with Kenyon Phelps. Phelps at tailback. A little different look right now with 3-man backfield for the Bears. Twins left side. Carroll taking a bad snap, and we've lost it right back. Fumble on the play, just like that. We had all kinds of trouble last week. And just like that, Max Sir picks up the bobble snap. Oh, dear goodness.
Here we go.
So 1st 10 of the Rebels now at the Bear 36.
Yeah, that was a low snap. He just kind of bobbled it there, and they got good penetration up front and was able to recover it.
I just don't understand it. I really, really don't. So the Rebels, now they've got the field position. 2 turnovers on 2 plays.
Well, I don't think both coaches would agree that that was how they wanted to start. So, yeah, that's a rough one.
Here come the Rebels again, out of the huddle. In the backfield is number 0, Cohen Babalay. He is a 6-foot, 200-pound senior running back. Man will shift left to right to the H-back position. Snap to Jones. He's back to pass, looking left, throwing across the middle. It's going to be complete. And that will be pulled down by number 6, Colton Faust. And he's at the 30-yard line, which is going to be 2nd down and 4 to go for the Rebels.
We talked about this on the way up here. Maryville's going to take what you give them defensively. They'll dink and dunk all the way down the field if you let them.
Their line's got to protect against the Bradley defensive front with Paul Stokes.
Absolutely.
Zane McIntosh, A.J. Westfield, 3 of the best we've ever had. Jones out of the shotgun as always. Bradley shifting positions defensively again. He'll shift a man right to left. And he'll reverse it. Jones hands off the guy in the middle on the running back. He's broken 3. He's the 30 to the 25, to the 20, to the 15. The 1st and 10 of the Rebels. That's 15-yard line. That's Cohen Babalay. And go marking back at the 16-yard line where he went down. So a 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Andrew Carroll on the tackle for the Bears. My goodness, what a change of fortunes it's been, absolutely. Now they'll spread them out. Trips to the right side for the Rebels. Over on the left side, it's going to be Colton Faust with Babalay in the tailback behind Jones. The snap, he'll go to Babalay. He'll fake him, pass out in the flat. It's going to be complete, and he'll have some yardage. That's the big tight end, I believe.
This is complete.
And that's going to be, who is that?
Douglas.
William Douglas on the catch that time.
Jaden Gray on the tackle.
Yep. Gray on the tackle. That was Douglas, William Douglas
2nd down 4 at the 10.
on the reception. He will gain 6, 2nd down and 4. The ball on the Bear 10-yard line here in the early going at 8:55 in the 1st quarter play here from Maryville High School on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Jones back. Hands off to Babalay. He'll hit the middle.
Good job.
He'll be down inside the 10 to about the 6. It's going to be close to a first, though. Very close. Going to be 3rd down. Looks like a yard if I look at the sticks down here on the side. 3rd and a yard. Gain of 3. Westfield on the carry. Here comes 3 guys in for the Rebels. Probably what they would call a heavy. Get extra yard for the Bears coming in. It's going to be number 54. And that is Ben Taylor. Another big guy for the Bears. Reggie Hubbard runs off the field. He'll hit the middle.
I don't think he got it.
On the carry.
I think he's short.
That's number 27, Dax Cole on the carry. And he's going to signal first down. It will be a first down, barely.
Dax Cole carries the ball. Gain of a yard. It's first and goal.
On the 7-yard line. Make it the 6. He's on the 6.
At the 6.
They cranked the clock at 8:07 here in the first quarter play. No score yet, and Jones under center now as they close in on the goal line. And he'll fade back.
Good coverage. Intercepted.
Intercepted again.
Let's go.
Another interception for the Bears.
Reggie Hubbard. Oh, correction, number 11.
That's Tay Lindsay.
That was a great play. They saw the tight end sneak it out to the corner. Tay read it all day long and picked it off. That was a great play by Tay. 2 picks,
and we've not even played 5 minutes yet. 7:52 to go in the period. The Bears will take over at the 20-yard line as the defense rises to the occasion and stops Maryville Cole again. So 2 turnovers for Maryville here in the first quarter.
Absolutely. That's exactly what you want from your defense.
So un-Maryville-like.
Yep, that's right.
That should fire you up here, guys. Braden Carroll coming in at quarterback again. Let's get some good snaps here, guys. We've got to have the snaps that count here. This time it's a good snap. Carroll fires it. A rocket. Incomplete. Boy, had a can behind it. Javon James, intended receiver. 2nd and 10. Clock stopped at 7:48. The Bears at their 20-yard line. No score here. The Bears have had 2 takeaways from the Rebels here in the first quarter play.
Yeah, this is Braden's third game starting, kind of second starting where he's throwing the football. So the timing's still kind of off. So we're hoping that he can kind of settle down, and it's early, but that was just a little behind him.
Bears look to the sideline. In the backfield, be Kenyon Phipps with Carroll. Out wide left, McCouche to the far left. Javon James wide right. Carroll hands it off to Phelps into the middle. He's going to have out to about the 25 or so. It's going to be third down, about 5, maybe across the 25. We can put it right on the stripe. Yep. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bears at their 25.
Well, we got good push up front right there by our offensive line. He bobbled the snap. That's why that timing was kind of off a little bit. But that was a great job recovering that and gaining 5 yards.
It's cool here tonight. The wind has died down when the sun went down. It's just a perfect football night for football. And the crowd's thoroughly enjoying what's been a crazy, crazy start here. 7:10 to go, clock running. No score in our game. Carroll goes to Phelps. He'll try to hit the middle. He will be getting a yard or 2, and that's it. Gang tackle by a bunch of Maryville guys. Give him to the 28. So it's going to be 4th down and 2 to go, though, for the Bears. And here comes the punt team in.
He kept his legs turning. That's all you ask from your running back right there. That play probably would only went for about 1 yard, but just by good effort by Kenyon, they were able to get a couple more yards out of it. Now the punt team's out. Good kicks.
Kenyon Phipps overcome an ankle injury early. He's got a foot issue going on right now. I talked to him today about that. Brady Lewis back to punt, and we're turning the punt, if he does, back to the 40-yard line. There's a low snap, and he gets this. Oh, a high, nice booming. He's going to take a fair catch at the 38-yard line. That'll be number 1, and that is Torrey Beaufort. So the Rebels hold the Bears, and they'll take over their second possession of the game at their 37-yard line, where it'll be a 1st and 10 when we return in 30 seconds with more live coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Is your home too hot in the summer? At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you.
With Babalay in the backfield. Puts his man in motion left to right this time. He will hand to Babalay. He hits the middle, and he will have...
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble.
Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
So clock's at 2:49. Been a quick first quarter.
It has. It's gone by really fast. Eventful first quarter.
Yeah. Lots of running plays will eat that clock up. And now they're going to spread them out. Left side will be Faust, number 6. and also Beaufort number 1 with Babalay in the backfield, number 0. Jones puts tight end in motion. He'll go to Babalay, hits the middle. He's got nothing. A.J. Westfield, along with Paul Stokes and also Zane McIntosh will be the first to hit him.
If you're Bradley, this is exactly what you want defensively, right?
3rd and 10.
Yep. 3rd and long. Let's see if our D-line can get after this kid a little bit.
Yeah, their line's really good, and they're protecting their strong. We've not been chasing like we have been in the past games. He'll send twins out to the right, trips to the left, empty backfield for the Bears. I mean, for the Rebels.
This kid can run. We got to keep good pass lanes.
Jones looks it over. He's back to pass, looking across the middle, throws across the middle. It's going to be complete. He's got another first down right across the center field to number 6. That is Colton Faust from the 31. And he's down to the 17. 14-yard gain for Faust. Tay Lindsay on the tackle along with Carroll. Minute 22 to go in the period. Clock continues rolling right away. This time he'll keep in the backfield. Babalay to his left in the halfback position. He'll send him out to the left side. He's going to roll left, throw it out the left. It's going to be complete. And a short gain to Torrey Beaufort, number 1, brought down by Wiley Suskowitz and Zane McIntosh. Second down coming up after a gain of 1 yard. 1 yard. 2nd and 9.
Bradley's done a good job on first and second downs. It's third downs where we got to learn, or excuse me, we got to get off the field. It's second and long right now. Let's see what our Bears can do.
Could be the last play of the period. It's at 40 seconds and running. Man, we have burned through this quarter. Jones, empty backfield again. Twins each side. He'll shift a man in motion left to right to the backfield position. Actually, it's going to be Beaufort, number 1. Stopping there behind that tailback. He'll hand to Beaufort. He'll go to the right side, trying to get outside, and he's going to be tripped up.
It's a good tackle.
Inside the 15 to about the 11, so 4-yard gain. It's going to be third down. And right at 4 or 5 to go for a first. That will be the final play of the first quarter with no score here from Maryville High School and ESPN Cleveland 1013 as we end the first quarter, brought to you by Cleveland Ford. We'll return in 1 minute with period number 2.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
End of the quarter, so they'll be on the north end trying to drive into the Bradley end zone on the between the 12 and 13 yard line. It's going to be third down, about 5 to go, and we need that goal line standing.
Yeah, we got to win third downs for sure. Like I said, they've been good on first and second down. It's third downs where they got to get off the field. If we can hold Maryville to 3 right here, that'd be great. His turnover would be even better. But if you're Bradley, this is the kind of game you want. We just have to sustain drives on offense. Defensively, we know they're going to keep us in it. We just got to be able to keep the time of possession up with Maryville.
So here we go on 3rd and 5 in the Cleveland drive zone for the Rebels at the Bear, just outside the 12-yard line. Officials all huddled up talking about something. And I guess we're set to go now. Okay, they're going to spread them out. Trips to the left side from Maryville. Empty backfield again. 5 wide receivers out. 2 right, 3 left. Jones out of the shotgun. Bradley, they'll send a man in motion left to right. He'll stop it like in the H-back position, we call that. And Jones back, look across the middle. Guys wide open to 5, and he will have, well, he's trying to get closer, but he's going to be stopped short of the goal line, but it would be a first and go for the Rebels. I believe the Bear 3-yard line, it looks like. Tackled by a bunch of Bears in there. Jaden Gray and Suskowitz in on the tackle for the Bears. Maryville shifts out 3 players, brings in 3 different.
We bring in an extra defensive lineman. We got a corner coming off. We want a heavy package on defense.
Yep. Coming at the Bears, number 54, Ben Taylor. Just in. Here's a handoff to Babalay into the middle. Is he in the end zone? Yes, he is. So the Rebels draw the first blood at 11:19 to go with the clock finally stopped. 11:17, let's call it now, as they stop the clock finally. They'll draw first blood on the touchdown by number 0. That is Colin Babalay, a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come the extra point attempt. And I guarantee they've got a great kicker. Number 21 is a kicker. Hudson Jamerson. He's a 6'2", 220-pound senior. Everybody's 220, 240, 250. They're set. The snap coming up. There it is. The kick. It is good.
Yeah, it's plumb over that building over there.
Hey, one thing we didn't mention, in the red zone, they'd been 31-31. We stopped that streak
absolutely
on the interception by Taylor.
Exactly right.
Time on the field, 11:17 to go. 7-0 Rebels over the Bears. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't
I'd say it's going to go in the end zone. It's number 21, Hudson Jamerson.
All right, here's the bet, Gary. All right, if he kicks it through the field goals over there, you owe me a Chick-fil-A sandwich brought to you by our great friends at Chick-fil-A.
Okay. If it goes through the uprights.
Through the uprights.
He can do it. Oh, number 35 skiing on. Number 21 who kicked the PAT. Oh. This is Colin Stringer. He is a senior as well. 160-pound, though. He's not 220 pounds. I bet you he can kick it a mile, though. Number 35, Colin Stringer on the kickoff. Bears have 3 guys back deep. Here's the kick, and it will go into the end zone where the Bears will bring it out first and 10 of the 20-yard line. Just barely got there, but you cannot return a kick into the end zone, a kickoff into the end zone in National High School football. That's a national rule. Rebels up 7-0 here early in the second at 11:17 to go.
Yeah, but it's important for Bradley right here to sustain a drive. We need to run the football. They've had some success doing that. We got to get first downs and get this clock down a little bit and punch it in the end zone.
Braden Carroll will be in the backfield with Kenyon Phelps. He'll have McCush and Hubbard out here to the left. It looks like Javon James out to the right side. Bear with 3 down the linemen. The snap, the handoff, no, the fake handoff, and the pass just over the hands of Brady Lewis. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Good call right across the middle. It's a little too high, though.
Kenyon's coming off the field. He's hobbling a little bit. That foot might be bothering him.
Caden Cantrell in the game. Yeah, he's got a knot, he said, on top of his foot, got in the Saudi Daisy game. He's over the ankle injury. And he told me today that he said, I'm not 100%, but I'm good enough to play. Bear set again out of the shotgun. And the fake to Brady Lewis, and Carroll will roll out. He's going to look and throw it back across the middle. It's going to be complete to McCoos to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, and he has pounded it at the 40-yard line. Brought down by number 2, Jackson Rutledge.
That was a great throw.
It's McCoos, number 7, boy, has a bullet. 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland Ford at the 40-yard line. It's a battle of the bands now. And here we're sort of sitting in the middle of the action.
Yeah, it's cool. We kind of feel involved a little bit. Saudi Daisy, we were about 2 miles away from the 50-yard line, so here it's pretty cool.
1st and 10 Bears at their 40-yard line, trailing 7-0 at 10:47, and the clock running here in the first half now. Looking at the sidelines. 2 or 3 guys signal plays in. 2 of those 3 are fakes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they called the timeout right here. The play clock's getting low.
Bradley shifting. Yeah, play clock from Bradley Concrete. Lamcon's at 4-3. Whip, got it all. Carroll back, looking, cross the middle. Going to be incomplete and nearly intercepted by number 14. That was Chase Tucker. 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Yeah, I just figure we might run the football right there. I know Kenyon's out, but
he's back in.
That's been our strength all year. We just got to lean on it.
Kenyon goes back into the game for the Bears, so maybe, hopefully, it's not hurt. They'll look again to the sideline. They looked at the man up here in the box with us to see what kind of defensive set they're running, and Bradley will line up with trips to the right side this time. Carroll back looking. Pass going to be complete to Phelps, and he'll have some yards, but not enough for the first down. He'll gain to the 43-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down and 3rd down 7 coming up for the Bears at their 43 here in the first. He did step out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock.
3rd down, 7.
The Bears are signaling every play from the sidelines. Empty backfield looks like coming up for the Bears with Carroll, the lone man there. Brady Lewis and Javon James out to the left here. And to the right side is Terrell Golston, who gets into the game tonight. He's going to be starting, I believe. He's almost lined up off sides, but I guess not. Carroll with a 3-man rush facing him. He's back looking, under pressure. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be sacked. And he could not get away. They just whipped our line. That looks like it's going to be a bubble screen or something. They let him come through too easily.
Yeah, I know it was 3rd down there, and you want to try to, pick up a 1st down. But on 1st down, we've had success running the football.
Yep.
I just don't know why we get away from that. But I mean, these guys down there know more than I do. So.
4th and 9 at the 41-yard line. Brady Lewis back to punt. Back deep, near the 25-yard line, looks like.
Comes in to punt.
And be coming up at 9:27 to go here in the half. Good snap. Kick is high, not too long. It'll hit and bounce back into favor of the Rebels and be down to the Bears by number 33. That is Derek Dowell. So Maryville takes over at their 38-yard line with a 7-0 lead here at 9:17 to go after the Cleveland killed his power punt for Brady Lewis and the Bears. We'll keep it right here this time. They're ready to go.
Yeah, so far Maryville's had good field position, and that's also key in these big games. And Bradley's been having to fall out from the 20s and the 30s, and Maryville's usually starting around the 40s so far in the game. So we got to make sure we start flipping that field.
Well, you can guess the Bradley band is here because they're blasting away over here to our right. Jones in the backfield. We just got a new running back there. He'll put a man in motion, that big tight end. He'll hand off to the running back. Nope, that's going to be Babale, and he's out. No, that's number 4 this time. Cam Porter, number 4, to the 43.
That kid was running the football hard. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10. He is fast, too.
2nd down, 5 yards to go.
Number 4, Cam Porter, a senior running back, 190 pounds. Boy, they got a ton of seniors. Not sure about the class breakdowns, but they're going to be heavy at graduation time. So here we go on second down and 5 to go. Trips left side. Bradley with showing 4 men on the line now. Jones, they put a man in motion every time, and Jones will keep it himself.
Good job, AJ.
Stop A.J. Westfield, just wraps him up and rolls him to the ground.
They fooled me there. I thought he gave the ball. Good job by AJ by
1 yard gain, 3rd and 4.
3rd downs. Got to get off the field.
3rd down and 4. Ball at the Maryville 44. They lead at 7-0 here at 8:12 to go now in the opening half.
They like to hit those quick passes right at the change just to give them enough for the 1st down.
Long huddle. They're taking a long time in the huddle, which is okay.
Yeah.
Damon said he'd like to shorten the game, time-wise here. But Bradley Band is really flashing way over here. Jones back there. He does have a halfback with him this time. He'll shift him out of there, and Jones back, looking right, looking, rolling out, looking, under pressure, rolling, throws it away. It's going to be 4th and 5. Good pressure that time to the Bears by number
22, Wiley
Suskus. Who else? The California kid.
The hot wing champion of Zaxby's.
Yeah, you never forget that.
I will never forget that.
Back deep for the Bears, Reggie Hubbard standing inside his 30, and the first punt of the night for the Rebels, number 21, it'll be Hudson Jamerson. Mentioned a minute ago, the Rebels had been perfect in red zone, 31-31, until the Bears stopped them on that second drive with a tail end interception. Hudson set. Bears have Hubbard way back there. I don't know if he can kick that far or not. He will roll out, sort of not a long kick. It's going to hit and bounce with a Maryville bounce and roll inside the 20 down to about the 17. Would be a 1st and 10 for the Bears at that point. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply, and we'll return with the first play of this series for the Bears.
TRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Tried to run it, and Kenyon Phelps with a handoff, fumbled it, and he got it back, but it's back to the 10-yard line, so a huge loss. The 2nd and 17, I believe, at that point. Huge loss. Back to the Bear 10-yard line. They trail at 7-0 at 6:55 now in the half. And now you force yourself into a down you really don't like. We just cannot establish field position out here. Carroll hands it off to no fakes to Lewis. Pass across the middle, tip, and intercepted on the tip. And Maryville will have it at the Bear 15 or 14-yard line. 1st down and 10 after the turnover.
Yeah, well, there ain't much you can say about that. So the pass was tipped. I'm not sure who its intended target was, but, you know, Maryville teams like this are opportunistic. Whenever they get the ball, they see the ball in the air, they're going to surround themselves around the football, and they made a play and intercepted it.
1st 10 Rebels at the Bear 14-yard line. Clock at 6:36. It is stopped with a change of possession. Rebels 7-0. Will Jones leading the Rebels out with Babalay in the backfield. Trips or Twins left side. Rebels are set. The snap. Babalay the handoff. He'll hit the right side to the 10. Brought down about the 8-yard line by Spencer McCouch. Will be 2nd down. A gain of 6, I believe. Going to be 2nd down. Nope. Let's see where they're going to finally mark it down. Gain about 5. 2nd down and 5 to go.
We talk about Bradley's defense or offense having sustained drives. Part of that reason is you don't want your defense out on the field the whole time. Bradley's defense has been on the field a lot in this 1st half. They held them to 7 points. Need a big stand right here to keep them out of the end zone.
Yep. I'd settle for 3. I'd rather have none.
That's right. That's right.
Same formation, but except Twins to the right side this time. He'll shift man right to left. Hands it off to Babalay again in the middle, and he will have a touchdown for the Rebels. Take it the final 5 yards And the score.
Carries the ball 9 yards for the touchdown.
And at 5:47 to go, the Rebels with 2 quick scores and lead it 13-0. They'll kick the extra point. And that was a gift. The Bears give him that one.
Yeah, there was a pretty big hole right there, and he just kind of walked on through without getting touched.
Give him the ball on the 14-yard line on the deflected pass. Here comes a PAT attempt by number 21, Hudson Jamerson.
Jamerson to attempt the extra point out of the
As Babalay is the holder.
Is your long snapper.
The snap is high. He'll bring it down. The kick is high. It's good. Timeout on the field. 14-0 Rebels at 5:47. We'll return in 30 seconds with a Rebel kickoff to the Bears here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are always brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't
your waterproofing and foundation experts. Check them out at USSTN.com. Rebels going to kick off again. It's going to be number 35.
Kicking off for
Colin Stringer.
will be Colin Stringer.
Back deep for the Bears, Reggie Hubbard in the middle. Spencer McCouch to his left, and to the right is number 15, Jeremiah Brownlow.
Good to see Jeremiah get an opportunity to return the kick.
Let's see if we can get to return one here. He's put the last one into the end zone, and this one as he approaches. And that's going to be in the end zone as well. Nope, can be taken at the 1-yard line by Hubbard. To the 5, to the 10, cuts the field, 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30.
There's a flag.
And yep, now it's going to be coming back. He gets to the 30, but flags back at the 17, so that's going to be half the distance back against the Bears.
Returns the kick.
Again, we lose field position.
Made by Grayson Myers. There is a flag.
Grayson Myers on the tackle for the Rebels. Good return by Hubbard.
Bradley.
Blocking in the back. So they're going to mark it from, where the flag's at, the 17-yard line. Half the distance, back inside the 10 now.
Yeah, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. You get something good happen, and it just gets taken right away with a penalty.
Yep.
You cannot win football games like this with losing penalties, or being positive in the penalties and against football teams like this.
Remember the last possession was 1st and 10. We lost 7 yards. Next play, interception on the tip pass.
Yep.
Here go the Bears again. Phelps stays in the backfield, this time with Carroll out of the shotgun. Twins either side for the Bears. He'll shift the man in motion, though, right to left. He goes to Phelps. No, he'll keep it, and a toss out there. Boy, it's a dangerous toss. But McCouch has it, reversing, and he is back at the goal line. Is he in the end zone? Nope, he's not in the end zone. He's back to the 1-yard line. Another loss, 8-yard loss on that play.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know why you even attempt to do an option play when you're that close to the end zone, because things like that could happen. You get tackled, fumble the football, and then they're easy. I mean, that's an easy 7 if you drop it.
Dangerous play there. 2nd down and 17 after a 7-yard loss for the Bears. Back inside the 2-yard line now. The Bears backed up under the wrong goal post again. Play big signal in from the sidelines for the Bears.
Letting that play clock get down.
Game clock at 5:15 in the first half. 14-0 Rebels over the Bears. And the Bears call time. They'll take a time. We'll take one for Milligan Vane ourselves here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Back in 1 minute with more live coverage. 14-0 Rebels over the Bears.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like dinner.
Good to go.
But getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick. I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here live on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 from Maryville High School. The Bears backed up second down and 16 at their 2-yard line. Standing in his own backfield, Braden Carroll with Kenyon Phelps. Trying to get out of this hole. Carroll back looking, he just throws as far as he can. Here's a long, long pass down the field. It's going to be intercepted by number 7. That is Bryson Barrett, number 7 for the Rebels at the Bear 44-yard line. Carroll just threw it as far as he could.
Well, I mean, I know it's second down, but they just took a shot. And the worst thing that's going to happen is going to pick it off probably where you would have ended up punting it. So, you know, they just tried to take a chance there. I thought the ball hit the ground. It might have been a good catch. He might have kept it between his legs, but I think that's what Coach Floyd's arguing about right there.
He sure is.
If the ball hit the ground or not. Yeah.
No replay in high school. They'll have the ball first and 10 at the Bear 43-yard line. They lead already 14-0 at 4:59 now in the opening half. The Bears will have the ball start of the third quarter, but right now we've got to put up a defensive stand and get our defense off the field and let our offense see if they can do something. Here's Babalay. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's down inside the Bear 30 to about the 29. Be a first and 10 for the Rebels as they're just rolling through right now. 29-yard line, first and 10 for the Rebels in Bear territory. Our defensive line is tired. Paul Stokes is limping. Looks like he's come off the field.
They're pretty worn out right now. I mean, when you're on the field most of the first half, that's you usually get pretty worn out. So.
Paul's trying to shake it off and stay in there. He's the nose guard. He's just a young sophomore.
Great player.
Rebels are set again. Man in motion right to left. He'll handle Babalay, goes to the left side. He's going to have 5. He's got 10. He's got 15. He's got a touchdown. And he's in. Yep. He had not get him down. And just like that, the Rebels scored 3 quick touchdowns here in the second period after being shut out in the first.
Yeah, it's frustrating. That's definitely frustrating.
Clock at 4:15 on this third score. Babalay takes that from the 29 in for the score. 29-yard touchdown run. And again, for the extra point, be number 21, Hudson Jamerson, who's been successful in the first 2. Their holder is Babalay, that running back who just scored. Here's the snap, the kick, and it's up. It's good. Timeout on the field. Take a 30-second timeout on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 at 4:15 1/2. 21-0 Rebels over the Bears.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Back here at Maryville High School, getting ready for another kickoff. Trying to see if we can get you a Cleveland. Nothing report yet on Cleveland Hardin Valley. Back deep again for the Bears. In the middle, Reggie Hubbard returned that last kick and had a good return, but the Bears had a block in the back.
I bet you they don't kick it to him this time. What do you say?
Got Jeremiah Brownell, a young sophomore on the left side. Spencer Cooch, senior, on the right side. Doing the honors for kicking off again, number 35, Colin Stringer for the Rebels. He's got a leg. He's a little guy.
Yeah,
he's small, like a soccer player. But here's his kick. It's a line drive. This will be picked up by Reggie at the 1 again, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 26 or 27-yard line, it looks like.
It's a pretty good little return. He picked up that ball around the 1-yard line, it looked like. So not a bad return by Reggie.
They'll mark him down. Oh, they're going to back him up. He said it's a 23-yard line, I guess. First and 10 for the Bears. At their 23 at 4:08 to go. The Bears down 21-0 to the Rebels here in Maryville. On the road next Thursday, Halloween Eve, to Bearden.
Yeah.
You going to do your trick-or-treating Friday? Or?
I think I'm going to wait till Friday.
I've got my ugly face on already, so I'm good to go.
You don't have to dress up, do you?
No, I don't have to dress up. Scare the kids easy enough. Bears have Brady Lewis in the backfield now, looks like. Yep. And they'll shift a couple players. Now, Reggie Hubbard's back there. That's a new look right here. And they'll hand to Hubbard. Gets a block from Lewis, and he's going to be hit for no gain. Nothing. It'll be second down and 10.
Reggie Hubbard carries the ball.
New look. We hadn't seen that play before.
No, yeah, it's a new one.
Ryan Henry makes the tackle.
Henry on the tackle for the Rebels at 3:43 to go.
Second down.
Bears have 2 timeouts in the half. Rebels have not used one yet. 21-0 Rebels on top of the Bears. Brady Lewis stays in now at tailback behind Carroll. Carroll stands up, fires it.
Wow.
Blocked. Incomplete. It's tipped up the line. I don't know who hit that one.
Number 11.
That was Max Sir, number 11. Blocked that one.
Yeah, it was a good play by that kid.
At the line of scrimmage. Third down. Actually 11 to go. We lost you on that first play there. On the carry by Hubbard. Number 5 for the Bears.
At the 22.
Brady Lewis at the halfback position, right hip of Braden Carroll. Carroll will fake to Lewis. Pass across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th. 4th 11 coming up for the Bears. They'll send in the punt team.
Yeah. Yep, that's he just missed him there. Just missed him.
Brady Lewis will stand, drop back to punt it away again. Back deep for the Rebels. Number 1, Torrey Beaufort.
Brady Lewis
Stand about his 45-yard line.
Is the long snapper and deep for Maryville.
Maddox Hampton. Hope you heard the interview of Maddox Hampton today. He is highly regarded, number 1 in the state in long snappers, and number 13 in the country. Here's a high boomer. It's going to be hitting.
Oh, it hit one. That's us.
It hit a Rebel.
That hit 7. Of course, they're going to throw a flag over here on Jeremiah Brownlow. I thought it hit him. I've got a different angle over here, but
I couldn't see from here. I think the flag's on Brownlow.
It might be on Maryville. I'm sorry.
Flags at the 46-yard line in Bear territory. The ball was caught or down at the 47 in Bear territory. It's on Maryville.
Okay.
Flag is on Maryville, they say. We can't see what the indication is, but we did see him point toward Maryville. So they'll back him up. It's going to be 15 yards. Personal foul. See it now. Another personal foul on Maryville. Both of them have come on kicks.
Yeah. Well, I saw Jeremiah pretty upset. I didn't know if he had, maybe had the personal foul or it was a personal foul against him. So I guess it was a personal foul against him.
They'll push the Maryville Rebels back to their 43-yard. It'll be a first 10 at 3:07 to go in the first half, and they lead at 21-0.
Yeah, whatever you do, we got to bow our backs right here. We cannot let them get another touchdown on board.
I agree with you 100% there. They'll stay in the shotgun. Jones with number 4 in the backfield this time. That's Cam Porter, who's come in the last series, and he will take the handoff, go to the left side, and he'll have a little bit, but it's going to be A.J. Westfield with a tackle after a no gain action. They're going to give him a yard.
Carries the ball.
They'll move him to the 44. A 1-yard gain for number 4. Second down and 9. That number 4 is Cam Porter.
AJ looks like he's trying to fire up his defense out there. I like that from the captain. That's what you want to see.
Yep. Second down and 9 for the Rebels as you hear the Bear band fire up here. Jones with the snap. And he's back to pass. And AJ's, he throws it away. AJ was in his face guard there. Third down and 9 coming up.
Yeah, he rolled out here. He was looking for number 1 on a little out route, and Spencer did a good job at covering him, and AJ was right in his face. He had to throw it right away.
Put the ball back down, 3rd and 9. That'll stop the clock at 2:25 now. We got to hold him here on 3rd.
Absolutely.
Got to. Rebels is in twins to the right side, single man left. He'll keep Porter in the backfield, number 4, with Jones, a quarterback. Jones, a junior this year. He's back to pass, looking left, looking under pressure. He's going to be getting away from one guy. Well, gets away from a couple of guys. He's going to be close.
He's short about a yard.
But he's across midfield. The Bear 49. It's going to be 4th down.
I look for Maryville to go for this.
And about 2 to go. 4th and 2 at the Bear 49. Suskowitz on the tackle with the Bears. And they're not sending a punt team in. They may try to get the Bears on a hard count. Come on, guys. Do not jump. Watch the ball. 4th and 2 at the Bear 49. Jones set with the Rebels. Man motion left to right. Will he even snap it? I don't think they're going to. They're taking a long time. Play clock's down to 9 for Bradley Concrete, Lamcon.
They may just take the 5 yards here.
Yep, they're going to take it.
Going to call a timeout, actually.
And call time with 1:27 to go. They will call their first timeout of the half. And let's take one from Milligan Vane. Just a 30-second timeout, 30-second break here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And we return with a 4th and 2 for the Rebels at the Bear 49. Here, 4th down and 2 for the Rebels at the Bear 49. They lead at 21-0 with 1:27 to go in the half. We mentioned the Bears will have the ball coming out. And boy, if we could stop them here on 4th and 2. Or they're going to drop back to punt now. They wanted to let the clock run down. Number 21 punting, that's going to be Hudson Jameson, of course. Number 21, Hubbard will drop back for the Bears. And he's at his about the 20-yard line right now. So coming out of the timeout, the Rebels decide to, let's see if they try a hard count here, though. We got to not jump off sides, guys. Bears are master rush, and we got time call before the snap by the Bears. So the Bears are going to play a little chess here, and they're going to call time. They'll have one more remaining after this one here. Let's keep it here this time. We don't have any report yet on Cleveland game at Hardin Valley. If we get one, we'll pass it along to you on the Elvis Ace Hardware scoreboard. We'll run through our stats at halftime on our Southland Finance halftime show, located at Peerless Road at 25th. Reach them at southlandfinance.net.
Yeah, I understand it for Coach Floyd. You want to make sure you have the right formation out there. But it also gives Maryville an opportunity to rethink, hey, do we want to go for this or we not want to go for this? And it looks like he was getting ready to kick it there. So let's see if Maryville decides, hey, let's take our chance right here. Looks like their offensive line maybe starting to come on out here.
We can't jump off sides, that's for sure. It's 4th and 2. Bears heading back out on the field after calling their second time out of the half. We're off to Knoxville. We stay on the road. We'll close out the regular season with 3 straight road games. This is the second of those 3. And we'll have at Beard next Thursday. It is a Thursday game, folks. Keep that in mind. It's mandated by the TSSAA that every school in every classification must play a Thursday game due to the shortage of officials. Now the Rebels come out, and they're not in punt formation.
Yeah.
So watch for a hard count here. Jones, the lone man in the backfield. Empty backfield. They got a short snap. Nope. Now they got a running back there. Jones with Babalay. And he'll hand to, no, he'll fake it and throw a pass. He's got the first. And he's gone to the house.
Gum it.
He's gone, touchdown.
Yeah, see, that's the whole point, Gary. He's like, you want to call timeout right there to make sure that you have the right guys out there, but it also gives Maryville that opportunity to rethink it. And, you know, they were fixing to punt it away, and we called timeout, and they came out and just scored on us.
49-yard touchdown pass to number 0. That's Babalay. Boy, he is fast.
Yeah, he's quick.
So 4th and 2, they go for it at the Bear 49 and converted a 49-yard touchdown strike from Will Jones, number 5, to Babalay, number 0. And trying to tack on that extra point now is number 21, of course, Hudson Jameson, his 4th attempt of the night. The snap to Babalay is low and mixed up. Babalay's going to roll out and throw it or run himself, and he will get the 2-point conversion.
That's embarrassing.
And it'll be a 29-point lead for the Rebels as we near the halftime. Let's take a quick 30-second break here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and we'll return with another Rebel kickoff in just 1/2 minute.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith. on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
For the Rebels, number 31, not 31, Colin Stringer, who's kicked off so far on each of the, after the PAT. Number 35, his number, Colin Stringer, one of the seniors. Same three back for the Bears. Here comes Stringer with his approach. And his kick this time, goodness gracious.
Wow. Holy
That's
cow.
all the way through the
Hey,
end
that was
zone.
almost a Chick-fil-A sandwich there, Gary.
Oh, man. So the Bears have it first into the 20. Clock didn't start because no one touched it at 1:17 to go in the half. 29-0 now the Rebels over the Bears. Well, you got to go into halftime and regroup.
Yeah.
We've got to get something established. Have we got a first down?
I think we've got one.
We
Yep,
have
we got one first down.
One first down.
McCooch's pass over here.
Yep. So the Bears come out. Brady Lewis stays in the backfield with Carroll. And they'll send trips to the right side. Reggie Hubbard along with Terrell Ghoston. Carroll and Lewis in the backfield. Carroll back, pass going to be complete in the middle to McCooch for nothing. He'll actually lose yardage.
Yeah, that was a great job by their linebacker sniffing out that screen.
Yep.
To Spencer McCooch.
McCooch takes it for a 2-yard loss for the Bears. Second down and 12. Clock running at 1:01.
Yeah, if you're Bradley, you just want to get out of here with this at the half.
Not have a turnover here.
Right.
We got to get out of here. Trips in an empty backfield. Carroll back, looking, rolling to his left. He may take it and run it. He will tuck it down and run it, and he'll be getting some yards, but not the first down. He's get out of bounds across the 25, about the 26. So give him 8-yard gain, I believe. Going to be third down and right at 4 to go for a first. 3rd and 4 to go for a first at the 26-yard line. The 8-yard gain by number 2, Braden Carroll. Coming up at halftime, we'll have some stats for you. Some scores of interest. Again, empty backfield. Carroll back, under pressure, rolls to his right. He's going to take off to the 30, and he will slide down there after getting the first down at the 32-yard line. So a 6-yard gain for a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford. They'll stop the clock at 25.8 to move the sticks.
Yeah, that clock ran off a little bit. It should be set back at 27.
And I think the officials over there are trying to tell them that.
First down, running it. Stay put and go.
I'm going to reset the clock. It has to stop on the first down to move the sticks, and it didn't. Maybe 3 or 4 or 5 seconds. It stopped right now at 25.8. And both teams have a chance to
timeout taken by Bradley.
Run to the sidelines. Bradley's used their final timeout. I don't think we called time, or did we?
We did. We called one right here at the punt, and then I thought we might have one more left.
They said we called time there, so if we did, we have none. Then yeah, it says, shows there on the board, so I guess that is correct. Empty backfield again for Braden Carroll and the Bears. With 30, they set the clock now to 32, and they started, so it is running now. Bradley taking a long time to get the snap off. Trips left side, Twins right, Carroll back, looking right, flowing right, complete to, nope, drop right in his hands, and Brady Lewis drops it at 19.6.
Intended for Brady Lewis.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball at the Bradley 32-yard line. They trail 29-0.
Second down 10 at the 32.
The Bears will be in the playoffs. No matter the outcome of this game, they will be 3rd or 2nd. Cannot be 1st, cannot be 4th. Carroll back again looking. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to look and throw it. Incomplete to Brady Lewis. Pass a little bit behind him that time.
Yeah, a little bit. He's just trying to make a play, doing what he can.
Clock stopped at 12.4. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bears at that point. I'd say wing it. throw the ball
up there.
And if you incomplete, wing it again, you know.
Yeah, or something quick to Reggie, because he can make something happen in open field.
Bears will line up with trips over here on this side. It's going to include Terrell Gosen, Spencer McCouche, and Reggie Hubbard to this side. Javon James to the right side. Brady Lewis in the backfield right behind Carroll. And he will hand it to Lewis. He'll move it forward for a few yards up to the 34, and I believe that's going to get the halftime. Yep. Well, somebody stopped the clock. I'm not sure who. Timeout by the Rebels. So they on 4th down.
Yeah, they're wanting a chance to return it, I think.
Brady Lewis carries the ball.
Move the ball to the 34.
By Dax Cole.
The guys on the sideline have gone to sleep down here. They've not moved it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bradley just catches the punt and runs around for 4 seconds.
They could do it, yeah. Not a bad idea there. They call time. We'll keep it right here, though. Rebels up 29-0. The Bears at Bearden next week. We'll have a pregame at 5:30. Kickoff at 7 o'clock on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And next week, if I can find my other schedule here. So look and see who Cleveland's playing next week. Oh, they're home with
Farragut.
That's next week. Yeah. So Cleveland's home with Farragut. That'll be on Mix 104.1. Bears on the road to Bearden. Yeah, they had the ball misplaced there. Now they move back. Ball's at the 32-yard line. And this is 4th down and 10 to go for the Bears with only 4.6 seconds to go.
Maryville's got number 1, their little running back there. He's quick. He can make people miss.
Yes, he is. The snap from Hampton Maddox. Ooh, they went in for the block. It's going to be kicked out of bounds at the 49-yard line with 0.5 of a second to go. Actually going to mark it at the Bear 49. Now the clock will run out.
They just said let it go, let it go.
So we will end the half.
Well, I think the refs are.
Well, wait a minute.
Hold on a minute.
Wait a minute. It stopped at 0.5.
Yeah.
And now the officials are talking over. They may put some time back on there, maybe a half a second. Time for one play, though.
That's right. Just go stand in the end zone. You know, Maryville's wanting to rub it in the face a little bit.
And let's see. They did put 0.5 of a second back on the clock. So Rebels have one play, barring a defensive penalty. From the Bear 49.
It will be 1st and 10.
Yep.
Maryville at the 49.
With 0.5 of a second to go. Rebels up 29-0. Haven't given the score lately. And, well, Rebels huddled up. They broke the huddle, went to the line. Now they rehuddle. Play clock's at 20 and running. Well, they got plenty of time here. He will send trips to the left side. He will keep Babalay, I believe, in the backfield with him. Yep, it's Babalay behind Jones or beside of Jones, halfback position. Jones back to pass. He's just going to haul off and throw it to the end zone. Here's a pass down the field. It's going to be
caught. Unbelievable. Pass interference on Bradley.
They give the touchdown.
Wow.
Yep. And pass interference on the Bears.
Is complete.
So with 0.5 of a second to go.
For the touchdown, there are flags on the play.
Unless that's offensive interference, that's a touchdown. Now, they're talking it over. He got it, interference on the Bears. They'll decline that touchdown.
Against Bradley Central.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you want to try to score as much as you can, but yeah, I just that's pretty upsetting with Maryville there. You know, like just get to the half.
35-0 with the extra point coming up.
They wanted to try to make it a running clock in the second quarter, or the second half, I believe.
Who caught it? Any idea?
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Nick Hinderline is the long snapper.
Extra point attempt again by Hudson Jamerson, number 21. The last time they botched a snap, and Babalay ran in for 2 points. Another high snap. He gets it pulled back down. That kick this time is up and good. Timeout at the half. Your score: Rebels 36 and the Bears nothing. Let's take a 2-minute timeout and get ready for our Southland Finance halftime show. We'll look at our stats for the first half. and some scores of interest here from Maryville High School on ESPN Cleveland 1013, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group, and we'll return in 2 minutes with more live coverage. Again, 36-0 at the half.
At McDonald's, making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble.
Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
There you are, Joe. Hey, Mom. I think I got everything. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Gabriella's here.
Have a good time now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, all good?
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
This is the one knock I dread.
Back here on our Southland Finance halftime show from Maryville High School on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Your score at the half, unfortunately, 36-0 Rebels over the Bears. Nothing after one period, and they put 36 points on the board in the second. And we gave them basically 2 touchdowns, and then with only 5/10 of a second left, go for broke.
Yep.
And they struck and got it.
Yep. Well, you know, it's not the game that we thought it was going to be. I think early on, you know, you saw Bradley's defense that were able to hang around and be opportunistic and force turnovers, but you know, you can't stay on the field with this team defensively the entire second half, and we only got 1 first down in that half. So offensively, we're not staying on the field long enough to give our defense a break and all those things. You got to play complementary football, and we have not done that so far. Even in the special teams, when we had that good kick return, we still had the flag. So you have to win in all 3 phases if you want to beat a good team like Maryville.
Yeah, Maryville's defense has really come to play. I was just looking at the stats here. Thank you, Tanner Thompson, for providing those for us. Maryville had 13 first downs. The Bears did have 3. I thought we just had 1. I remember the second one, but not the third. But the Bears had 3 first downs. Maryville 28 rushes for 123 yards. The Bears had 9 rushes for a net of 10. Bradley had 4 of 13 passing with 2 interceptions and a total of 16 yards net. Maryville 8 of 12 for 2 interceptions, themselves both in the first quarter.
Yeah.
For 111 yards. So total yardage, I had it here in a second ago. Let me see here. 234 yards for the Rebels on 32 plays. The Bears with 26 net yards on 22 plays. So you can see our offense is not in gear, and Maryville's defense is. Bradley has not lost fumble. Maryville, I'm looking for Bradley's punted 3 times. Maryville just punted that 1 time. And neither team has fumbled and lost a fumble. Maryville's dominated possession 14 to 5 minutes. And on third downs, 4 of 6 and 1 of 5 for the Bears on third down.
That's a big one.
Yep. For the Rebels, let me back up here. Look at this. For the Bears, Braden Carroll with 4 rushes for 8 yards. Kenyon Phelps 3 rushes for a net of 1. Reggie Hubbard 1 for a -1. And Brady Lewis 1 rush for 2 yards. So the Bears with 9 rushes for a total of 10 yards. You ain't going to beat many teams like that no matter who they are.
Yeah, it's that's unfortunate. But I do hope Bradley, you know, I feel like we kind of got away from our identity there in the first half. And I know it's hard to run against this defense. But, you know, this kid's been playing quarterback. You know, he's never really slung the ball like they're asking him to do. And so you're putting him in situations where he's probably not going to succeed. So our bread and butter's been running the football. If it's him using his legs, you know, let's just get back to who we are. I'm pretty sure, you know, the outcome is what it is. But just stay true to who you are and put up a good fight in the second half.
Let's look at some other scores of interest coming out of Region 1. We have Jefferson County 31-0 over Morristown East. If this score holds we were looking at here, the Bears should finish third, and they would play at Jefferson County. Looks like the first game in the playoffs. We also have Science Hill leading Westridge 14-7. That's at halftime of that game at Science Hill. And I was looking, Dobbins Bennett is playing in a different, no, they're home. They are tied with Bearden.
Oh, wow.
At the half, 7-7.
Is that right?
Bearden. Dobbins Bennett, Bearden, the team has not won.
Wow.
It's a half.
Hey, their season's not over. They're ready to play.
Now, Alcoa up over Carter 28-0. That's at halftime in that game. Knox Halls over Campbell County 14-0 in the first quarter. Quinton and Powell 21 all in the second period. Heritage, one of our old region foes, trails Gibbs 3-0 in the second quarter there. Cleveland Hardin Valley 21-21 halftime at Hardin Valley. The Raiders and the Hawks of Hardin Valley. It is a Region 2 6A game. Cleveland must win that game and win next week against Bearden to make the playoffs. We have William Blunt and Knox Central 7-7 in the second period. Meigs County leading 19-0 over Austin East in the second period. That is at Meigs County there. Midway 36-0 over Oakdale in the third period. Polk County and Oneida. That's a big region game up in Oneida. It is scoreless in the second quarter play. Rockwood over Kingston 14-7 in the second quarter. Anderson County leading South Door 21-14 at halftime of that game. We have Fulton over Union County 46-6. And let's look in Region 3. Hickson 21-0 over East Ridge. That's at halftime at East Ridge. That's a big game in Chattanooga. Sale Creek 30-0 over Lookout Valley in the second period. Loudon leading Signal Mountain 10-0 in Loudon. That is a region game for Signal Mountain and Loudon. Ray County 27-6 over McMinn County.
Wow.
That's surprising. 27-6 at McMinn County.
Yeah, that just goes to show you how good of a football team Ray County is. Big matchup next week with Walker Valley.
That's the region championship looks like coming up there. Oakland leading Stewart's Creek unbeaten, number 1 ranked defending state champion. Oakland leads Stewart's Creek 14-0 that game at Oakland. And Oakland is number 1 for a reason. They are a loaded powerhouse team. It's Ooltewah trying to get another win for Coach Matt Moody, leading 28-14 over Lenore City. That game being played in Ooltewah. And we don't have anything yet on Walker Valley, except you had a report about the Walker game.
Yeah, it was opening punt, I believe. Let me pull it up here from my good friends texting me about the game. Defense stopped. Walker Valley's defense stopped. Sequatchie County punted the football, and one of the Walker Valley players fumbled that punt on the 40-yard line. Walker Valley's defense held them, and it's their football. There's 8:50 left in the first quarter. It's still 0-0 in that game.
Here's your score of interest in Division 2 AAA. The unbeaten defending state champions Baylor Red Rays are losing at home 14-7 to Ensworth.
Is that right?
Yep, that's still in the first quarter play there.
A good football team.
Yes, they are. Boyd Buchanan, unbeaten, ranked number 1 in Division 2 Single A, up 22-0 over CAK. That's being played in Knoxville. And I was going to see if I can find a McCallie score. Yep, they're up 27-7 over MBA. That's it. Start of the third period in McCallie, 27-7 over MBA. That is one of those region divisions games there. And Silverdale Academy, your old school, they lead Notre Dame 34-13. That's in the second quarter play, nearing halftime in that game there. And there's a look at our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard for you folks back home. And here it is 36-0, the Rebels over the Bears at halftime. Let's take a timeout here. We'll come back with more information coming to you and look at some other games here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Back in 2 minutes.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There you are, Joe.
Hey, Mom. I think I got everything. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Gabriella's here.
Have a good time now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, all good?
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
This is the one knock I dread, and it never gets easier.
Back here at Maryville High School, we're in the Southland Finance halftime show. They're located there at the corner of Peerless Road and 25th Street. So you can rent all the guys over there for any of your financial needs there. We appreciate them being our halftime sponsor. They have been for several years now. Just one of our great sponsors there. Coming up tomorrow on Mix 104, we'll have Tennessee football with a scheduled kickoff about 7:30 on the SEC Network at Kentucky. And for Tennessee, after that loss to Alabama last week, which is disgusting to even talk about.
Oh, yeah.
They need a big bounce-back win.
Absolutely, yeah. It's gonna be a fun game. I think anytime we play Kentucky, it's always fun. A lot of times, it's a high-scoring football game. So, and I know Tennessee is looking to get that bad taste out of their mouth against Kentucky, from their loss to Alabama. You got to run the football. Got to run the football. Play good defense and limit the turnovers. It's almost like the same recipe for every football game, right? It's really a sport where you just have to control the controllables.
Thank you.
I'm excited to watch the Vols take on the Wildcats tomorrow.
We'll have the pregame, I think, at 4:30 tomorrow. Then they have a long pregame and wrap up all the other SEC scores. And then at the kickoff schedule, like I said, on the SEC Network tomorrow. Now that's at 7:30. We'll have no Georgia football tomorrow. They're off this weekend, so the Bulldogs will take the week off, and Kirby can rest his hands, from clapping and what he's trying to do. On Sunday, we'll have the Tennessee Titans with a 12 o'clock pregame, 1 o'clock kickoff. I believe that's in Nashville. Not sure who they're playing, but then the Falcons Sunday playing the Dolphins. You say?
Yeah, the Dolphins at 1 o'clock, and this has nothing to do with ESPN 101.3 or Mix 104.1, but I'm a Steeler fan, and I'm going to talk about this. The Steelers play Sunday night against the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, old football team. If you want to see the absolute ugliest uniforms in the world, the Pittsburgh Steelers are wearing them on Sunday. And I hate saying that, but they are awful. So they're wearing those old throwback looking things. They're not the Bumblebees, but they look similar. So root for my Steelers Sunday night.
I thought I was just about to throw the Packers under the bus there, but
theirs are ugly too when they wear them. So
yes, they really are. And tomorrow now we've got the little guys playing at Bradley Center starting at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
So come out and watch those guys play if you got nothing better to do on a nice, cool Saturday morning.
Shout out to Lane and Steele.
Yep. And tonight, now following our game here, we'll go to the World Series in Toronto with the Dodgers and the Blue Jays playing the first round of the best of 7 in the World Series after Toronto come back from behind and won 4 games to 3 over Seattle.
Yep.
The Mariners, who've never been, the only team in the Major Leagues never been in the World Series.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even when they had Ken Griffey Jr. there.
Yeah,
they never got there. And then they'll take on, the Dodgers, who swept the Brewers, will be taking on the road to Toronto.
Oh, they swept the Brewers.
I mean, yeah, swept.
Did they really? Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 4 games to none. It was not.
Of course. Well, when you buy those, never mind. We could talk all day about that. But also shout out to, I know there's been a couple of Tony Vitello, longtime coach at the University of Tennessee. I know people have been upset a little bit that he left the Vol program, but great baseball coach. He was a great ambassador for the University of Tennessee, and best of luck to him for the San Francisco Giants.
Yep, and they need some help out there. I think they want his aggressive style and his move to play.
Different approach for sure. It's never happened in Major League Baseball. Coach leaving to go to the head coach for Division I program, going to be the manager of a Major League Baseball program.
A lot of speculation on who will replace him, and boy, I don't know if I'd want to be the guy following Tony Vitello.
Well, I know they interviewed a guy today from Coastal Carolina, or they're supposed to interview him tomorrow. I do think it's Josh Elander's job, but you never know with Danny White.
Well, Coastal Carolina believes in the World Series last year in baseball there. Tennessee, of course, won it 2 years ago under Vitello, that great team of pitchers and hitters there. We're closing in on the end of the Southland Finance halftime show. Not there yet. The Maryville band has concluded their presentation on the field. The Bradley band did not perform tonight. The full band is here in the stands making a lot of noise. The Bears have returned to the field for some warm-ups. And the Rebels are also coming down their runway here to come out on the field to do some warm-ups. We should have play here in just a minute. Let's take another break here on the Southland Finance halftime show on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, brought to you by Hostess Supply. We'll be back in a couple minutes with more live coverage.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble.
Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor,
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
36-0 here on our Southland Finance halftime show. Both teams return to field. The Bears have come to the sidelines. Maryville is still out there warming up. They were late getting back after the band cleared the field. They lead at 36-0 here. The Bears, it's not the outcome we wanted, we hoped for. Didn't know we should expect that, but the Bears have, in some cases, been their own worst enemy with a turnover, and some penalties that hurt us. But we're going to be in the playoffs no matter what, and that's going from last year 3-7 to right now 6-2 heading into this game. So we got a lot to be thankful for and positive.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's been the struggle all year is can we keep the turnovers down? Can we keep the penalties down? And trying to play clean football. And, we've got some good amount of seniors on here. They're going to figure it out. Again, guys, Maryville is a good football. This is one of the best teams in the whole state of Tennessee. And, Bradley is also a good football team. And sometimes things just don't go your way. Bradley's going to get in the playoffs. They're going to play, some football teams. They're going to have a chance to win these games. They may see Maryville again. We never know. So, these things happen in high school football, and I'm really excited to see how Bradley responds here in the second half. I know they're going to come ready to fight. Maryville's probably going to put in some kids, let them get some reps, and but this is a butt kicking, and sometimes you need that. And our football team's going to respond well, and we still got several more weeks of football left.
Yeah, we do. And if this score stands the way it looks right now, and if Jefferson County and Science Hill and Dobbins Bennett do the same, it looks like we'll play Jefferson County on the road in the first round of the playoffs. But that's 2 weeks out. We still got a big game with Bearden next week at Bradley on a Thursday night. And that's next Thursday here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Cleveland will be home with Farragut if they win tonight. Now, they were tied 21-21 at the halftime. And so right now it's 36-0 here. We're getting ready for the kickoff here. The Bears will be receiving, and they're going to go to the north end, receive the kick, and it may not be returnable because number 21, I think was his number. Here, let me look at him again. Jameson, I believe is his name. Yeah, here we go. And see if he's going to kick off again. I mean, number 35, that's the kickoff. Colin Stringer. He's been putting every kick into the end zone. He will continue to kick from the south to the north, left to right on your radio dial. You listen to this game on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, maybe watching the stream on ESPN or mixedtv.tv.
Reggie Hubbard, number 7, Spencer
Hubbard back deep along with Spencer McCoosh and Jeremiah Brownlow. And that will be number 35, Colin Stringer. We will have a running clock here. The rule now is a 30-point lead in the second half is a running clock that stops only for injuries, call timeouts, or scores. So a Stringer marks off his big, long 15-yard.
Wow.
Man, he's a little guy. Let's see what they listen.
Look, he gets a fast running start here.
Yeah, he does.
Look at this.
Really, he just takes off and just, he's sprinting. A high spinner taken at the 5 by Hubbard to the 5, 10. Trying to cut back to the 15, spinning in heavy traffic and brought down right at the 15. So a short return this time to the 15. The Bears have really been backed up in terrible field position most of the game except in the first period. This game was scoreless starting the second quarter.
Absolutely, yeah.
They scored 36 points in the second period.
Yeah, let's stay true to our identity right here, run the football. And it looks like they might have some different D linemen up there, but maybe not. But let's see a little fight out of these Bradley Bears right here.
So it'll be in the backfield for the Bears. Kenyon Phelps, along with quarterback Carroll. Phelps will take the first carry, and he'll hit the middle and dig and drive, and he gets out across the 15 maybe before he's pushed back 4 or 5 yards. They're going to give him a yard to the 16. Second down, 9 coming up for the Bears.
Well, if you're in the area, the Maryville area, I know that me and Gary could use a heater right now because it is absolutely freezing out here.
Well, you wear a short sleeve T-shirt and shorts.
Oh, goodness.
Don't whine to me.
That's right. That's right.
Second and 9 for the Bears now. Trips are right sided. Carroll back looking right. Going to roll out, and he may run himself. He will move it up to the 20, on to the 22 or so before he's brought down. It's going to be third down for the Bears and about 2 to go for a first down. Short 3, maybe a long 2.
Carries the ball.
East of the 28, make it 2. Third down and 2 to go at that point. Bears need to get something going here, sustain a drive, and get some positivity out of this tonight.
That's right. And they had some good yards there on those runs. You put yourself in third and short, and you can work out of a lot of different formations and plays out of these third and short.
They'll overload to the left side this time with 3 receivers. Maryville shifting their defense. Carroll rolls to his left, looks left, throws back across. Going to be incomplete. Underthrown that time on the reception from McCoosh intended. It's going to be 4th down and 2.
Well, I might have thought Bradley might have went for it.
Well, I was 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Lewis is dropping back to punt. A Cleveland Utilities power punt.
Brady Lewis comes in to punt.
And the clock will keep running in spite of the incomplete pass at 9:44. It'll go a quick second half now.
Yeah.
Maryville, number 1, Torrey Beaufort.
Back deep, number 1, Torrey Beaufort, another senior, a wide receiver, defensive back, and kick returner, 5'7", 165. He's a little scat back.
That's right.
Great snap and a bad punt by Brady Lewis. Goes out of bounds. My goodness.
That landed in the bleachers. I think you might be able to almost catch that one.
Where are they going to mark him out at? At the 25, a 2-yard punt.
Have you ever seen that, Gary?
No, he looked like he's going to get blocked.
Yeah.
And I don't think they touched it at all.
Yeah. I just kind of landed on that foot the wrong way. When it rains, it pours, is what they always say.
Yep. Give Maryville the ball at the Bradley 25-yard line here in the 3rd quarter. Clock running at 8:55. They lead it 36-0 here.
Looks like they may have a new quarterback in here. Number 9.
Number 9, that is Tyler Sigmund, a sophomore. Excuse me. 6'5".
That's a big kid.
6'5". That's a quarterback. I lost my voice here. Maryville, and one thing about Maryville, I'll talk here in a second when the play's over, they're going to hand it off to another new runner. That is number 23, Brenton Campbell. Number 23, Brenton Campbell, the carry. He will have, down to the 23. Give him 2, 2nd and 8. Since George Quarles, even going way back then, they never ran a score up in the second half. If you got the big lead like they have now, they'd bring a second team. And what helped Maryville sprung so much, they go so deep in the playoffs, 4 and 5 games. That's another half season. Right. And those guys are getting so many reps. But right now, number 9 is Tyler Sigmund at quarterback, and number 23 is Brenton Campbell at the running back. So they are set. Big Tyler Sigmund looks around. He will hand it to his little running back, Brenton Campbell, and he will gain nothing.
Good job filling the hole there by Spencer McCooch.
Yep.
And Wiley Suchwich.
And also Anthony Perez on the tackle there.
Anthony Perez makes the tackle.
Going to be at the 23-yard line, 3rd down and 8, and no gain at all on that play.
3rd down 8 at the 23.
If we're at Bradley, we turn on the heat in the press box. This is an open-air pavilion here, though. It's not even enclosed, really. We've got a cover over the top. And we'll quit whining. It's okay. We'll survive. They'll send trips out to the left side. They've got a whole new crew out there now. As the play clock is down to 9, he'll pitch it out there to another new running back, number 10. He's brought down. That is Ty Tomberlin, number 10 on the carry. He'll gain down to the 20, so a 3-yard gain. And brought down, I believe, Suskowitz, again, having a good night. He is close to setting an all-time Bradley tackles record, and they're going to try a field goal here. This will be placed down to 27 for a 37-yard attempt by Hudson Jamerson.
6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This is going pretty quick here.
Babley, the holder, of course. He's had to run 1 2-point conversion on a bad snap. And this time again, a high snap. He pulls it down, blocked, and that kid gets pulled up by Babley. He's going to be tackled, and the Bears have held on. A.J. Westfield brought him down at the 30-yard line. The Bears' defense will help, and we need the offense to generate some time and let their defense rest. So, first attempt of the Bears. Let's take a 1-minute timeout here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 at 5:50 with the clock running in the 3rd. 36-0 Rebels over the Bears. Back in 1 minute from Michelin Vane.
White Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a...
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble.
Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect...
10 for Bradley.
Bears picked up their 4th first down of the game. Just send Hubbard in motion. Hands to Lewis. He'll go to the right side. He'll be to the 40-yard line and just fighting and scratching and clawing his way up to the 43 or so for a game of about 3. Not a long game, but boy, he was tough to bring down. Give him 3, 2nd down and 7 after number 88, Brady Lewis, on the carry that time for the Bears. Clock's at 3:45 in the 3rd and running. Maryville is in effect for the Bears with a 36-0 lead for the Rebels.
2nd down 7 at the 33.
We'll have to check the scores on Bearden and see what they're doing. They were tied with Dobbins Bennett. Unbelievable there. Cleveland was tied 21-21 at the half with Hardin Valley. And here are the Bears. Carroll passed out flat to Reggie Hubbard. He's got it. He's the 30. He's the 45. He's the 50. Oh, man. One step from breaking it. Goodness. Brought down in Maryville territory at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford after a 17-yard gain that time for a senior, Kenyon Phelps.
Game 12, it's 1st and 10 at the 40.
We send Twins out to the right side. McCouche to the left side here. Braden Carroll going all the way to quarterback tonight. Out of the shotgun each play. He will drop back. Quick pass across mid. No. Dropped by Spencer. That was right in his hand there. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Looks like he jumped to try to catch it. He didn't really have to jump, but.
Clock at 2:29 and running here in the 3rd. Bears on the Maryville 45-yard line. We'll try to find some scores for you if we can.
Sorry, guys. It's taking me just a moment.
And no rush here. The Bradley Concrete Lamcon play clock at 27 points. We're in the 3rd quarter, brought to you, of course, by Cleveland Collision, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. That's Cleveland Collision Center. On 2nd down and 10, McCarroll hands it to Lewis. He'll step through. He'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, fighting and struggling. Hard. Across the 40 down to about the 36-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and short. You got some scores there?
Yeah, Cleveland still tied up with Hardin Valley 21-21. Walker Valley still 0-0 there in Sequatchie County. I think Walker Valley's fixing to score. They got the ball at the 2-yard line.
There's your Eller's Ace Hardware scoreboard so far. And he'll be Carroll keeping calling his own number. He's to the 35. He's to the 30. He's going to have the 1st and 10 for the Bears. There's a late hit. Should have been there. Down to the 25, I believe, in Maryville territory. Got to thinking about the Bearden game there. Let's see the place down officially at the 26. 1st 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford at the Maryville 26-yard line here in the 3rd quarter play with 1:10 to go now. Quick quarter here. Have we had the ball the entire quarter?
Mm-hmm.
We burned 11 minutes off.
Oh, well, no, because that little quarterback came in, the new kid that was 6'5".
Oh, yeah.
So they've had one possession.
Yeah. Carroll. Pass to Brady Lewis complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds after a short gain, if anything. There's going to be 2nd down.
To Brady Lewis.
And he's going to be pushed out right at the sticks. No gain, second down and 10 coming up.
In on the tackle.
38 seconds left in the half, or correction, in the quarter.
Probably one more play this period. Bears looking to the sidelines to signal another play. And this game, as we said, was scoreless in the first period. And Maryville, as they can do to so many teams, explode in the second period for all 36 points they've scored so far. The play clock's at 18. We may not get another playoff. No, the play clock's not even going to run. It was at 40, and Bradley doesn't necessarily have to run a play. Let's see if they do here, and they will. Hand off to Phelps, who's back in the game now. Trying to go to the left side. No, it's Reggie Hubbard. Reggie Hubbard. And that will end the third quarter play. For the Bears, it's going to be third down when we return here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 at the half. At the end of the third period, 36-0 Rebels on top of the Bears. We'll return in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you, as always, by Wholesale Supply Group.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble.
Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High School on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where the Bears trail 36-0. They'll have the ball third down and 11 to go at their the Rebel 27-yard line. Right now, we've got these new fancy lights here, and they've turned out all the white lights, and we've got red lights shining.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to say it looks cool because we're getting our tails wet, but yeah, it might look pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it a vote for cool. And they've asked the fans to turn on the flashlights. It's like they do at the Braves game. You know, they change pictures.
The chop, yeah.
The chop. So here we go on the start of the fourth period of play with the Bears trailing at 36-0, 30-11 at the Maryville 27-yard line. Bradley right in front of the Maryville band, and they're blasting away over there on the far side. Carroll has been at quarterback all night long. He steps up, changes the play. Play clock's down to 11. He'll bobble the snap, pick it up, and he will be hit for no gain. That bobble snap messes it up every time. He will lose yardage. It's going to be fourth down and about 14 to go.
Yeah, Bradley's probably going to go for this. A little out of range, I think, for the kick, and too short to punt. So they'll probably just throw it up there to the sticks or the end zone.
That would be my call. Fourth down and 14 to go. And the ball is placed down at the 29-yard line in Maryville territory. Clock's at 11:25, and he will continue to run the rest of the game. Carroll with Brady Lewis to his right. He will stand up to pass those that down across mid, complete to Reggie Hubbard at the 5-yard line for the Bears. A bullet, boy, he can fire that ball.
I think Braden's hurt. I think he hit his thumb on somebody. Here comes Tucker Cook in the game.
And Carroll is holding that left arm and shoulder and hand down to his side. He's in pain. Tucker Cook will come in for the first play of the game for him tonight. And where's the trainer? Going to get him to look at his hand or something. Do you think his hand on the helmet?
Yeah, I think when he's throwing it, looked like he nicked it off somebody's helmet there.
First and go for the Bears at the 5-yard line in Maryville territory. They'll hand it big Brady Lewis. He goes in. Touchdown for the Bears. Brady Lewis, the first score of the night at 10:25. And they will stop the clock at 10:23. The Bears getting their first score of the night. Here comes Reggie Hubbard limping off too. Getting beat up pretty bad here tonight.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to happen. Even if you get your tail whipped, kind of like what's going on right now, you want to get out of here injury free. And You know, hopefully these are just minor injuries, but he definitely don't want nobody hurt.
PAT attempt by North Canales coming up. Place down the kick. It is up. It is good. That's 31 in a row for him. Perfect on the season. Timeout on the field at 10-10, 36-7 a score. That's a little more bearable.
That's right.
With quarter points. Touchdown, 36-7. The Bears trail the Rebels. Back in 1 minute with the kickoff.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you can save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
And the Maryville return is taken by number 19, and he's going to go from one side of the field to the other. That is Calvin Stinson. He'll return it out to the Maryville 47-yard line. Looks like Wiley Susquitz over there on the tackle, along with Jeremiah Brownlow brought the man down on the far side. So it'll be first team of the Rebels, who lead at 36-7 now from their 47 here in the fourth with 9:59 to go. And the clock is not running because it's back under the 30-point rule. It returns to regular timing, fixes back under the 30-point lead. It's 36-7.
We got some new players in on defense. Looks like we put some of the second-team guys in here.
So Maryville with the entirely second team in there for them. Continuing quarterback, number 9, Tyler Sigmund. Running back number 23 is going to be stopped for a loss. It's Brendan Campbell, and he will be losing back to about the 40. Where are they going to put him down? 43?
That was 45. Great play there by Nick Velez.
Yes.
Junior, number 62 there. Just got flat down the line of scrimmage, made a good play.
Loss of 2 on the play, second down and 12 for the Rebels. Clock running now at 9:33. The Rebels taking a long time in the huddle, and that's okay with the Bears. Tyler Sigmund in the backfield, and he'll keep Brenton Campbell, number 23, in there with him. He'll drop back to pass, looking under pressure, a little screen pass out to Campbell, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, 25. And is he down yet? They still ain't got him down over there. They got him corralled and stopped, but he'll be knocked down at the Bradley Central 18-yard line. So a huge game in the 45, 32-5. It's 37-yard game out, down to the Bear. 18, they'll call it, where it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Rebels. At 9:01, they will stop the clock now. And now the run after the flags, sticks are set.
So Bradley brought a couple guys there on a blitz, and that's a great play call there by Maryville, hitting them with the screen. That was just a good play call.
Sigmund still at quarterback. Campbell. You'll hand to Campbell. He'll go to the left side. No, that's another one. That's number 10 on the carry. Ty Tomlin on the carry. Move it down about the 8-yard gain. Second down and 2 coming up, looks like, to the Bear 11-yard line. No, he didn't get that much. He got 6 yards, second down and 4 coming up after a 6-yard gain. That's Ty Tomlin on the carry, number 10. Tay Lindsay on the tackle for the Bears.
Gain of 6 to the 12.
Maryville's huddled all night long, and they'll break huddle and come to the line. Twins right side for the Rebels. Sigmund ready. He'll take it, hands it off to number 33 this time, and he will take it into the corner. Touchdown for the Rebels. Number 33, Cash Tucker. Number 33, for the Rebels, a 6-yard touchdown run from the 12. They got a 12-yard run on 2nd and 6 for number 33, Cash Tucker. It's 7:49 to go in the game. Lead back now to 42-7, and we'll get the running clock going again. Trying for the extra point this time will again be Cole Stringer, number 35. Has been perfect so far. Well, he didn't convert one because he went for 2 on the botch snap. This kick is up, and this kick is good. 7:49 to go, 43-7, the Rebels on top. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and return more live coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer.
I'm all about that brace, no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here with another Maryville kickoff. Colin Stringer, number 35, continues to kickoff. He runs up the ball and a high kick will be returnable by Hubbard at the 5, who picks it up after he fumbles it to the 10, and he's not going to get past the 16. Boy, he is hammered in there.
Wow. He's still driving those legs, though.
About 10 guys in a dog pile that time. He returns to, looks like the 19 with 1st and 10 for the Bears at that point, with the clock running now at 7:30. Back into the mercy rule effect with a 36-point lead.
I do have a score update. Walker Valley's winning over Sequatchie County 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. They had a safety.
That's a wild one there. Unless who returns at quarterback for the Bears. Braden Carroll came out of the game with on that last pass he made and hit his hand on something and come off in pain.
Tucker's back in.
And the trainer was working on Tucker. Cook back in there for the Bears. And Kenyon Phelps will return at halfback. Clock's at 6:55 here in the game. 43-7 the Rebels over the Bears. Big Phelps into the middle, and we got a whistle and blew the ball dead before the snap, I believe.
Well, I think looks like there might have been a hot mic up there in the press box, and it was making a screeching noise. It did sound like a whistle, though.
Gain of 3 on the play to the 22.
Okay. I thought it was a whistle.
That's what it sounded like, wasn't it?
2nd down to 7 to go after a 3-yard gain by Kenyon Phelps. 3-yarders by Phelps. Ball at the 22-yard line for the Bears in their territory. Took with a snap, back looking to throw. Throwing it long downfield, and the pass is going to be overthrown. Oh, if it kept running, I believe it caught it.
Yeah, I think he just jumped a little early right there. That was a good ball, though, by Tuck.
Terrell Ghostin had a really good practice session this weekend last. The twin of Terry and Terrell Ghostin. This is Terrell, number 16. 2nd and 7. Correction, 3rd and 7. The scoreboard's behind now. They're going to sleep, too. 3rd and 7. Clock running at 5:45. We'll be still on the road next week. Wrap it up to Bearden, and looks like we'll be on the road in the first round of the playoffs. We think it's going to be Jeff County, but they've got a game to play to finish tonight and another one next week. Into the middle, we'll go Phelps. No, that's not Phelps. That's going to be the Bears. Javon DeGrassi on the carry. Number 25, Javon DeGrassi. He will lose a couple of yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and about 8 to go. He'll lose 1 yard, they say.
Bearden and Dobbins Bennett still 7-7 in the 4th quarter.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Bearden putting up a fight there.
And we're going there next week.
Yeah, Dobbins Bennett 7-1.
Yeah.
They're 7-1.
They lost to Oak Ridge, I believe. Their only loss way back when. Clock running at 4:54. Bears will go for on 4th down and 8. What do you got to lose? You're down 43-7. Cook back looking. He's going to throw it out, and the flat's going to be complete. And a first down for the Bears. And that, of course, is complete to number 16, Terrell Golston. It'll be a first attempt for the Bears in Cleveland 40. He'll gain from the 21 to the 41. 20-yard gain for the Bears that time. Golston, a young sophomore, 5'7", 155-pound sophomore. He has a twin, Terry Golston. Guess what? He's the same weight and height.
Is that right?
And they're in the same grade.
They must be twins.
Terry and Terrell,
Sorry, that was silly.
Here's Peyton Parker Price in at running back now, looks like. Cook back again, passing long ball. Oh, he rips, and here is just off the fingertips that time by Terrell Golston. Man,
that was a beautiful ball there by Tucker.
It sure was. Second and 10. Clock running at 3:55, and that would have been way down about that 15-yard line if he'd caught that one, just off his fingertips. And he'll get a breather. He'll come out of the game to the sidelines there. And Cohen O'Dare, wide receiver now, number 10.
A freshman.
A freshman, yes.
Lake Forest Bruin. Boy, he's Bradley Bear now. It was Lake Forest Bruin.
And here's the handoff to the running back in the middle. It's going to be Peyton Parker Price. He'll move it out to the 44. They're going to put it down to the 44. So a 3-yard gain from Peyton Parker Price.
Peyton Parker Price carries the ball.
3rd and 7 coming up for the Bears.
Briggs Yarber coming in the game. I believe he's a senior. Let's see, junior, correction, I'm sorry. He is a junior playing center.
Peyton Parker Price stays in there with Cook at quarterback. 3rd down and 7. Cook back, looking. Across the middle is going to be incomplete. No one there. One of the receivers went the wrong way.
Yeah, I think there was some miscommunication there. Looks like Tuck was expecting to go over the middle, and he kind of went out.
Yep. So it's going to be 4th down now again, and still about 7 to go. They completed the 4th down and 7 to go in the last play for a 20-yard gain in the first down. They're at their own 44, 4th down and 7 to go for the Bears with 2:30 to go in the game now. Parker Price. They'll fake the handoff, pass across the top. Oh, that's interference. Should have been. There we go. There we go. That was going to be intended for number 12, Caden Cantrell, but pass interference will give the Bears a first down.
He's a good athlete. Caden's a good athlete. It's good to see him in the game. We also got Daniel Ellis, number 76, in at right tackle.
Cantrell's also a sophomore.
Yeah, that's right. Nick Velez, right guard, playing now as a junior.
Daniel Ellis, a junior.
Number 51. Tucker Brooms,
left senior. So first team of the Bears and Cleveland Ford off of the penalty marks it down to the Maryville 41-yard line. Clock's running at 1:54 in the game.
J.J. Johnson at wideout. He's a sophomore.
Pass out in the flat's going to be complete to Golston again, and he's trying to use the stiff arm, and he'll make some yards down. They're going to put him out to 35, maybe? Yep, right to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Bears with 1:29 to go.
Good to see these young guys come in and put up some fight. It's good.
And this is the Maryville 2nd team. Cook set. Dropping back again, passing across the middle, out there, and complete.
Good ball.
That's Golston down there at the 20 to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford at the 16-yard line. And that is Terry Golston.
Oh, there's the other twin. Yep. Wait, was that right? One of them is one of them.
It's 18. Yes, Terry.
Right. We got number 10 coming in the game.
Cohen O'Dare.
Yep, Cohen.
Clock's at 47 seconds. Boy, the Bears would love to get a score here. Cook back, passing, throwing out there. And should have been pick 6. Incomplete, though. Clock running at 34 seconds to go.
Looks like just overshot him there.
Yep. Cook trying to shake off some rust. He's not played quarterback in a while. Clock's at 23, maybe the last play of the game here. He's back, looking into the end zone, throwing across the middle, to be tipped high and incomplete with 13 seconds gone. I believe that's going to be the final play of the game there. Brad trying to hurry up and get one more play. Clock's at 6, 5, and time's going to be called. Well, the clock ran down. And I guess the game is over. Yeah. It's trying to get the clock stopped. Someone was, not sure who. But anyway, this game is over, and the Bears have fallen to the Rebels by a score of 43-7 your final. 43-7. The Bears fall in this game here tonight at Maryville High School. We'll come back in just a couple moments to select our player of the game. Well, no, they're going to have.
Okay, one more play.
Game is not over. One more play. I thought the Bears were trying to call time there. And the scorekeeper, the scoreboard operator.
He's cold too. He's ready to get out of here. Well, no, he's in a box up there with windows. And yeah, I'm sure there's a nice heater up there.
Steak and baked potato. So the Bears will have one final play here, and the clock is at 2.5. They say 2.5 now. They'll spread them out in trips to the right side. Hayden Parker Price stays in the backfield. Bradley is going to have this one final play. Here's snap. Cook back looking, throwing into the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete.
That's it.
And that will end the game. So your final will be 43 for the Rebels, 7 for the Bears as they go down here in Maryville tonight in a Region 2 6A game. Let's take a break here, and we'll wrap it up pretty quickly on our post-game show because we got to get you to the World Series too.
That's right.
We'll take a break. Again, the final 43-6. We'll come back in 2 minutes. We'll try to look at the game stats and talk about the upcoming game next week here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Back in a couple minutes.